we go now, are we? Evening. New location accomplished. There you go. Evening. So there's a big one. Just a PSA, if you're watching this before Sunday, the 10th of May, here you go. If you're coming for some gyro swing preview, there you go. 10th of May, closed. Boom. Closed. 10:30. So get here before 10:30. Otherwise you can't park anywhere on the prom until after the event, 1:30. So before I get run over, I'm here. So here's a big one. So what have I been annoying Pleasure Beach with? I can hear you ask. Not one asks about that. What have I prompted them with? So they changed the annual passes, haven't they? The season passes. So they announced all that, but didn't change the page on the website. So it was now all annual passes, but still says season passes. So they've done that now, changed the page and all rewrote it. Evening, how are you? So yeah, are we on? We're on. So yeah, so that was that one. Not even have a public Aviktas opening date. There he is, there she is. Not even have the public opening date on the website at all. That should have been on the website from your opening, for your preview, your season launch. Why that wasn't on there until a few weeks ago, who knows? So that was that one. And then today, I'm sure it was today, I looked the other day and nothing had changed. You now got relevant offers now on that little scroller. So you got £125 annual passes, 2 for £60 on selected Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays, I think. Evening. Here we go. I'll wait. Yeah, so yeah, selected Thursdays and Sundays, I think, 2 for £60. Once you've been once, you can get a £25 comeback voucher any day of the season. You come back for £25. So I think that's about it for now, and I'll see you in a minute. See you in the shop. I'm going to nip to the loo. So yeah, so that's what I've been annoying them with. So they got eventually got the date on the website on the main page. They conveniently poked them with the dates, because of 5 weeks they gave us for the previews, which I think was about 4 weeks was bare minimum, but they gave us 5 weeks notice. Bit naughty that they advertised Valhalla within that preview event, which is no longer available, because Valhalla won't be open until the 20th, but the previews are on the 10th and the 13th, so it's a bit naughty. So yeah, because obviously it was an extra £10 to upgrade to an all-day ticket, so it is extra money, but it's only so you paid £60. So you do the okie dokie and you turn around. That's what it's all about now. You do the Aviktas preview and then you can stay on park then for the extra tenner, so it's £60 it's cost you. So, and it turns out that the Aviktas preview is like an ERT. Let's hope there's not too many people they've sold it to. But we're still on. We're here. Evening. Here he is. Yeah, so we'll have to see on that one. But £50 for an hour's ERT ain't bad. You know, if we get 3 rides on it, I think that's a successful event. So yeah, but you're going to get at least 2, aren't you? Because they'll run the ride until the queue's gone. If there is a queue and you're back round, you know, as long as you get your first one in pretty quick, you've got an hour, haven't you? So I don't think these beep. So you got to be on the ball, so to speak. So yeah, so that's what I'm annoying Pleasure Beach with. Are we on yet? Are we going? Have I even pressed the button? Well, we missed it. Did we miss it? I think we missed it. It's still green. We pressed the button now though, haven't we? Got to wait for the green man. So yeah, exciting gripping. There you go. There's a green man. Off we go. Gripping stuff on this channel, I tell you, absolutely gripping. So yeah. So I'll get to the shop. There you go. There it is. There's the board, Aviktas. So yeah, that's what I've been annoying them with. So seem the peacock is watching, even here. You poke them a little bit, poke them. They've still got obviously two areas. It still says season passes, but what we have got to is just another PSA. Is not that you may need to do this, but it'd be naughty if they did. So you got everybody, they know that all season passes are going to run out in September, majority. So let's hope that they keep the £125 for next year. They have said that it's going to stay like that, or 130-ish. So if you're crafty enough, get it reasonable, because they could up it just before everybody needs to renew. Because obviously everybody else is run out September, because I think they emailed it all out. I think it was early September, I think, late August. So on that note, I'm going to see you in the shop. Ta-ra! Hello again, how are we? We're in the shop. Normally, I've got stuff to do, like check the status of Valhalla, but that's not going to happen today. So I've got a bit of time to mooch around, a bit of dancing. Oh, here you go. They're utilising the TV for other things. There you go. Evening. How are you? 2026. Low key. Got to keep it low key. Can't tell everyone. No, bin that off. It's closed. Boom. Get it off now. Get it off. Off. Closed. Closed. No, you can't. Can't show that. Can't show it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Closed. I could just turn around like that, couldn't I? No one's gonna brave the adventure today, are they? Nope. Right. So what we got? We got some water bottles down here. So yeah. Dude, it's good, nice that you come into the shop, this area. We've got a bit of water bottle, snakeskin water bottle. I need to come up with a joke for that, don't I? You've got water shame, haven't you? There's your water bottle. Slippery snake or something. It'll come to me. There is a joke there. I can sense it. I can sense it. 6th sense. But obviously we've got to get thingy, haven't we yet? It's a salt and pepper snake. So we got the generic. Get your blossom tree out. There you go. So on that note, we'll get in. So yeah, you get your just what everybody wants. Get your Aviktas dressing gown, bargain. Don't know what the prices are. £55. They've got little QR codes on the thing. Oh yeah, another season, and they've still got their own old domain. Still using BlackpoolPleasureBeach.com. One of these days, when they're closed season, they just need to go for it and go, right, update the app, update this, update that, everybody, and just use one domain. I think they've got about 3 going. They've got info at BBLT, BlackpoolLimited.com, PleasureBeachResorts.com, Pleasure Beach Lancashire, no, they haven't got that one, but they have got a good few domains going. So yeah. But it forwards it pleasurebeachresort.com forwards to blackpoolpleasurebeach.com. So yeah, it kind of defeats the point of the marketing and change it all. So it is. I can't show you that. Sorry. So it's coming. There you go, evening. So here's all your bags. Get your slippery snake out. There you go. Water shame, but there's one there. I can feel it's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. That probably is it. I don't know. New arrivals. There you go. So, there you go. Coming soon. I need to hold this. I need somebody to film me holding that up. There you go. Evening, how are you? So on that note, I'll catch you in the park. Ta-ra! Hello again. And just before I forget, I think this place has done the best way of automatically making you pre-book, shall we say. So if you're a season pass holder, yes, you can book on the day, but they've still got a record of you coming in at some point. There's no way of getting in without doing it on the app, you see. So if Merlin wanted to get the data, this is how to do it, because you've got to pre-book, you see. So I don't know where you have to go for an annual pass. It doesn't say anything now. So because apparently people were defrauding them or something, screenshots. So on that note, we'll see you in the park. Ta-ra! Yeah, now are we? Still no water in. So apparently this takes a week to fill, because obviously it doesn't always empty out, not every day, because imagine that, running it once a day and then refilling it every week. But yeah, obviously it's not opened yet. Due to open on the 20th of May. So yeah. So it needs filling up first. Hashtag filling up first, and then they can crack on testing it. And hopefully, I've got a funny feeling it might not open on that 20th. You know what she's like. How about that? Depends how quick they get the water in. To be fair, then they can do some tests and find out if there's any sensors gone or anything. So on that note, we'll get around the park, because there's nothing's going to happen today on old poor Valhalla. No. True. Hello again, how are we? Evening. Here's your countdown board, 14 days. But as far my calculations, I don't think it's going to open until 2 o'clock on the 21st of May. It's 11:15 now, about that. And you've got 2 hours, 45 minutes, it's slightly out. So I think that, so if it's another 2 hours, 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, and then the 45 minutes. So you're looking like a 2 o'clock opening. Again, Valhalla. So, yeah, let's hope Valhalla opens a bit earlier than that. So on opening day, it looks like a 2 till 5. That's not very good for opening day, is it? So yeah. So if you're coming down on opening day, you don't need to get here till 2. Ta-ra! Hello again, how are we? Evening, how are we? Evening. No testing as yet. But they have been, obviously I think that's like their pre-morning checks that they have to do. So they've done it. And then I think it'll probably test in the evening again. I think it did that yesterday. So they've installed the entrance sign today. There's an image for you. Covered it up, obviously. I don't know why they're being so protective over it. It's only a flat ride, and if people get it, people get it. It's more marketing, surely. But oh well. So yeah, that's gone in, covered up. So nothing as yet. So whether we see, I can't get my footage. It's a salt and pepper snake. Because let me just tell you, because I had this idea of getting you some classic Dean 90s tracks, proper 90s tracks. And obviously scrolling through TikTok, you occasionally just get random tracks, don't you? Based on your music preference. And Shoop by Salt and Pepper came up. I saved it for one of them, just like a lively, happy track. And then Pleasure Beach themselves decided to use that track, but with some extra Disney track over the top, I think, yeah. So to me now, I'm going to now market this as the Salt and Pepper Snake. There you go, there's this one. You've got low-key, obviously, you've got to keep it low-key. Leesburg. Can't talk about that one too much, because we don't want everyone knowing, do we? This one is going to be the Salt and Pepper Snake. There you go. And then I like salt and pepper on my snake, please. There you go, slippery snake. So yeah. Only fantastic on the channel. Now, also what I was going to say is is, was it a good choice? Of course it was. I don't think you could get a better choice. They definitely want to be a Leesburg now, because they've got an icon, you see, Helix, a few years ago, and then now they've got, because Leesburg replaced their original one with one of these. So, what we got? Oh, they actually replied. That Phantasialand. I emailed them ages ago. See how long their loop is on that thing, because I'm not going to wait hours. It can't be that long. But yeah. I do need to get back to Phantasialand and do their thingy. And do that. But yeah, I've just seen the email. I've seen the notification, so there you go. So I just didn't want to wait hours on end, you see. Can't be that long, because when I did go, I heard it twice. But sadly, I needed a conversation with you about that. Sadly, in this video, as you've already seen, it's got to go, I'm afraid. The audio clip's still there, but it's got to be generic now, because we're getting a little bit serious now on the channel. So obviously can't have any copyrighted audio on there, but I've done it as long as I physically can for you, and then I've got it on here for you. So on that note, we'll see what else is cracking off. I've not got my lenses in. They've got Enzo now on evening. They're in the vlog. They've got Enzo. They didn't have this morning. It was on one train service. They've now put the other one on with Enzo. So I might do that early morning, first thing, once it's on tomorrow. It's tomorrow, doing the big 1XL tomorrow. So we're all right. Going to do a big Dean thing, hopefully later on. I've not said anything yet, but I'll do that outside the park if it's a goer today. If not, it'll be in another video at some point. So on that note, I'm going to read this email. Ta-ra!
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby, shoot.
Hello again now, evening. You might be able to read it on this. You can't on a photo, but you can read it. So still 14 days, 22 hours. Yeah, so we've gone over the 2 o'clock, haven't we now? So yeah, there you go. Shouldn't that have changed to 13 when it went over? Shouldn't it? It shouldn't. Yeah, I reckon that change it. That's just done on day. That should have done, yeah, so when it got to 0, that would have been, because it said 14 earlier. But that's obviously done on the internal clock. So that's a separate thing to that. So that will change at midnight tonight, and then that's just a countdown to a different, that time. So the two different things, I think. Because yeah, it would be, wouldn't it, technically. 2 o'clock, there's a... Yeah, but it's doing it midnight. So, but yeah, these types of eyes got a bit good history. There it is. I think we've got a nickname, Vicky for this one. But yeah, so there's a lot of history. There's a good attachment, Dean attachment to them. The one at Leesburg. they're putting some like guide ropes across now, so I don't know whether they're putting netting up, because I think the queue line is directly in front of the ride, whereas Leesburg put theirs in massive. The way they put theirs in is fantastic regarding if you drop anything, it's all secure, because the whole thing is like there's like a tunnel in the middle, and there's a ramp up that way, and then they got the ride, and then there's a ramp up that way, and then there's a bit of a queue there, so the whole thing's like all protected, and it's all got wooden bits in, and then the queue line's all condensed into one as well. So we'll have to see what they've done on this one, but at the moment it's all unprotected, you see. It doesn't matter so much the far side, because no one's going to be there, but the queue line's this side of the ride, you see. So yeah, we'll see on that one, just in case something that falls off, because I don't think there'll be any metal detection or anything. So, but it's something that it needs protecting, so it goes in a net rather than hit somebody in the face, punch in the face. Ooh! So there you go. So yeah, that's about it really. Not tested yet. So whether it is going to, I don't know whether they've got some form of locking mechanism. I'm sure I saw something right at the top this morning that they've released to obviously clamp it in place, and then obviously that's gone. So whether it tests later, I don't know. If it's going to test, it will be probably out of hours as much as they can. But I think because today they've got on with doing bits and bobs. So on that note, I'll see you in a bit. See you in the next clip. Ta-ra! Evening. You don't even realise that even though the water's treated, the amount of corrosion it still causes, even though it's empty. But it's got treated as much as it can. It's treated, but over the years, the 26 years, it's slowly corroded bits and bobs. But that's your gate, that is, to get them off. So yeah. So if it was up to me, this should have been open on April the 1st. They've missed a month really, month and a bit, because I would have left it for March, said no, so no, you're not coming on it on March, but then open it from April the 1st, or when the first weekend, when they go to they say daily operations, it's not daily operations, is it? Are we on? We are on, just checking. It's not daily because they shut Mondays and Tuesdays throughout May, I think, anyway. So that's what I would have done. It just seems a bit too late to push it out. And obviously now they've saved all this extra money by not running it. Hopefully we get 1 o'clock openings again, because 2 p.m.s just doesn't cut it. It's not good enough. Because it doesn't help anything. Because at the end of the day, you're staying later because it's only open 3 hours. Not even that, is it? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3 hours. 4's just about bare minimum, really. But 2 o'clock is just, if you open at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock and then you see a sign saying 2 o'clock, it's not good for customer service, is it? Let me get out of this. It just puts a down on your day, because it straight away, it's like, oh, I've got to wait till 2. It's a long time into the day that it's closed, you see. But you've got Blue Flyer only open 2 till 4. It's a bit bizarre. Step ladder in the trough, hashtag. There you go. So yeah. But the way the ride is, and how temperamental she is, if she opens on the 20th, just depends how quick they get the water in. Because if they don't get enough testing done, they're not going to know, because the fire's going to be another ball ache, because it's just been sitting there, you see, doing nothing for 5 months. So if you are coming on the 20th expecting this to be open, I wouldn't hold your breath. Expect some of the fire to be off, but if it's all working, I'll be shocked. The audio should be working, that's quite simple now, so there shouldn't really be an issue. But the fire normally takes them a good few weeks to get going. You know, tweaks, they have to tweak the sensors and all that, and then eventually they get there. But then unfortunately, once one bit goes, another bit goes, and then it's like you're chasing your tail all the time with it. What a shame that it is like that, but it has been for 26 years. So you have to catch it, you know, straight away, first boat, and then that's as good as it's going to get, you know. So, and obviously because they might not go and reset it, you see. Once the pilot light goes out, that's it. Hashtag pilot light. So on that note, that's a 3-minute clip. Get you one in there. But it is weird seeing it without water. But obviously this all stays in. So at night, all they do, bit of Dean fact for you. So all they do is obviously it takes about 50 minutes to pump all the water to the top bit to fill it all up. But at night, all they do is drain that bit, and then this slowly fills back up again. But even because what they used to do is they used to put the pumps on for that, and then you used to see all the water. You knew they were filling because the water would slowly drain there. But now, for some reason, they turn pump 1 on, which is like upstairs, and that just gets it all up to there. And the pumps are at the top of each lift, so that pulls it all the way around. But then immediately they put on the bottom pump, which just pushes it round all the bottom section. But if they do that, you can't see the water level lower, you see, and you don't know it's filling. So obviously you know it's going around here, but they can leave this on and go in, and then, but they empty it. There's like an outlet valve just down there, look, if you can see it, and that's how to empty everything. So that's mainly where the backwards drop is, and that all gets emptied, but that takes about 50 minutes to get to level. So after that, then there's a good about 15 minutes or so, half an hour of block checks and all sorts, and then eventually then it can open. But if it has a paddy, then that's when it starts getting later and later and later. But you only have to have one boat hit a sensor, and that's it. It's kind of game over. So yeah, so that's why I'm always here for opening. Don't mess about with this one. So if you want to get on it, first boat of the day, get on it ASAP, and don't leave it till the end of the day like everybody does here. Bizarrely, this is the only ride they have to put more boats on in at the end of the day, because it gets a queue towards the end of the day. Because people know its temperament and what the ride's like, so they do save it till the end of the day. But then if the ride team isn't on the ball, so to speak, that's when you don't get the fire, because if it doesn't go out, if it goes out and they can't be bothered to go and reset it, because they physically have to go in the room, go out the back and press the button, and then shut the door within a certain amount of time, that resets it all. And then you don't get it, and then you go on all that, you do all that, and then you don't get anything. So on that note, I'll see you in a bit. I could talk about this all day, to be fair. So on that note, I'm going. Tra. See you on the next clip if there's any more. Tra. Hello again. You have to bear without the mic at the moment. Obviously, last minute clip on this one. Just to end the vlog. I'm going to do my Dean thing tomorrow morning, because I've no access at the moment. More news on that later. No rush for that, obviously, but I'll do that in a separate video. There she is. Sad that, I don't know whether I've said it in the vlog, that they're not allowing filming on the previews. Obviously they shouldn't be adding these technical bits, you know, after point of sale. It should have all been made clear before at point of purchase, you see. So I half understand it that the product's not finished, not ready to go. But still, not everybody, you know, some people might want to take pictures and are now denied access doing that. But you know, not so much me. I know obviously some people might have want to get the content, you see, and just paid for it to get the content, you know, may get the money back. Doesn't matter to me. Obviously you won't get the clips, you know, you've come and see for yourself, haven't you? There you go, there she is. But will it deliver? This is a thing. Bit weird timing, all this, you know, because I mean, it's not, as far as we know, it's not had any full workings. So Sunday will be working non-stop for 1 hour, You know, I know they're doing testing now, so they are probably doing as much as they will do for an hour. But are they opening the air gates? Are they the floor? Obviously, you know, that's a given. But you know, air gates. So they're doing everything, releasing the harnesses, putting it on. They are doing that. I've seen them do that. So long as they're doing everything, you know, on every test, opening the gates, whatever they've got. You know, then this, what they're doing now, it's been run about 6 times now, is good for the bedding in of the ride, so to speak, rather than it just test once in a blue moon each day. You know, or I'm gonna do one now if I can be bothered. I'm gonna do one now, and then it's like Hyperia went from like half a day to boom, full on, and obviously that didn't last long. So you know, so yeah. Another notification. Hello, evening. How are you? So yeah. So that's it for this one. I will do the other bit separately as a part 1. Sadly, I can't do the part 2. All will be revealed tomorrow on the second video. I'll do it all separate so I can edit this one now and then get it out for you. So sorry that there's no muff. He's in the car, but I just thought I'd get you that while it's swinging. So that's the big one in the background. Evening, how are you? Evening. So on that note, that's it really. This is for day 1. I'm here tomorrow, got to walk the big 1XL tomorrow. You know, just a shame. It's a shame that this place knows how to spoil it at the last minute, isn't it? Just spoil everything. You know, because obviously when we did the tour, it was immaculate. You couldn't have faulted it. And then right at the end, sorry, as much as we love your company, we now got to ask you to leave. You know, if there's time constraints, don't get you to sit up there and offer food. Just get you out after. And then there's no welcome in and then clear off, so to speak. But that's what they did on that one. Then now they're charging, you know, a ticket, and then they're denying, you know, certain privileges. You know, I don't know. Comment below. Are they right to do it? Will it spoil it? If obviously all these people film it on Sunday. It probably isn't finished. That's the main reason. I do understand if it's not ready, fair enough. But if they allowed it, is it okay? I mean, I think you can come out of the area and film it, but it's just I don't think the area is going to be full on ready, and I think that's because they've got another week, you see, before it opens. So I think that's the main reason, which you cannot understand, because you're then going to be filming a half-finished product, so to speak. So comment below whether you think it's right or not. It's not right, in my opinion, regarding, you know, selling it, you know, and adding bolt-on, you know, changing it as they see fit once it's been purchased. It all should be, you know, your T's and C's should be there, and it should have said no from the beginning. And then you can't argue then, because you know what you're buying. So on that note, I'm going to go, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be a little Dean thing. Well, it's quite a big Dean thing, to be fair, but it'll be funny, hopefully, if it all pans out. So on that note, see you in a bit. Tra. Hello again. You have to excuse the muff. No muff on this one. Here you go. Here's part 1, right? Got the cover on, right? So I'm answering the question, because you know you get people. I don't know whether you can hear me through the bag, but you know that you can you get these people going these water rides. It's just as wet to jump into the sea on the water, so I'm gonna test that out. So obviously Valhalla isn't open at the minute, so on the 20th of May, or when it is open, because I don't think it is going to open then, but when it's next open, I'm going to see. So we're going to compare. So I've got a full cover on, wetsuit, everything. There you go. So I'm not going to go all the way in, because I've only just got my eyes. Just my eyes. Since I've had this cold, you see, and since that, it's gone a bit funny in my eyes. So I'm not going to go all the way in, but we'll go here, and then I'll get the thumbnail for you. So yeah, only the best content for you. I'm in. There you go. Go far. So I just want to compare. So because you get, you know, the comments. Oh well, your mate is wetter than just jumping in. But I don't think they is. But you know, I'm deciding that. Dean decides. There you go. I've got my buoyancy aid on, so I'm obviously not going to go too far. So there we go. We are in the sea. Dean's in the sea. Look, all the way around. Not too far, not too deep yet. So yeah, getting waist height now. So not too far. But yeah, it was blocked off the other end. So yeah, shall we sit down? There you go. Oy. Dean floating in the sea. There you go. Oy. Oh, it is a bit cold to be fair on that finger. So there you go. Only the best content on this. Am I a nutter or what? There you go. Well, I've got the equipment on, haven't we? So yeah, there you go. Floating in the sea. Only the best content. There you go. Blackpool Sea. Actually in. So, do you reckon Valhalla is wetter than actually jumping in the sea? Answers below, please. There you go. So, there you go. It is quite cold, that is. So this wetsuit's doing its job. On my hand, this is not going to get wet. So I'm not going to go under. I know people might say, well, you didn't go under, did you? And I've got to be careful I don't go too far out, obviously. So there you go. So, but I know I'm not going under because I think me putting that hand in is too cold. So yeah, this is enough. It's bad enough, isn't it? Floating. I'm actually floating. Feet are there. Look. Hey! There you go. So yeah. So comment below. So right, we'll try and get I'll come out, and then we'll try and get a shot, and then we'll do a comparison. Obviously not my head. When obviously I do this, because I didn't go under, you see. But I think it'll be bitter cold. That hand is quite bad, to be fair. Yeah, so there you go. So that's all that done. So there you go. Just sit down. Oi. Oh God, nearly. Oi. That's not as deep now. Oh God. Oi. There you go. So yeah, comment below. What do you reckon? Is Valhalla as wet as jumping in the sea? And on that note, see you in a bit. Ta-ra. When it's a bit warmer, we might do the head, but not today. So on that note, ta-ra! You've got to subscribe now. Now I've done this. There you go. 15 degrees now, but I am going. So, ta-ra! Ta-ra. Hope you like that. So what we do part 2 once Valhalla's open. Ta-ra!
La de ma bum bum. La de ma bum bum.